Hello and welcome to the Work in Progress podcast. I am Daniel and that's Adam. And today we are brought to you by being really fucking tired.
Yeah. Yeah, gonna like sleep supplement sponsors hit us up. We could really do with that, honestly, ourselves.
Just like, diazepam, Valium, those are the same
Yeah.
thing. I just realized.
Crack. No, no.
that doesn't help you fucking sleep. In fact, it does the exact opposite.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. But you're okay though?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, just low energy.
It was low energy. Hashtag I'm so tired. God, I hate fucking self-deprecating shitheads.
I hate Trump.
You say I hate prom.
No, I said Trumpu.
They hate Trump.
And not
You're
for
the
the
Democrat.
reasons everybody else does. Everybody else hates him for political reasons. I hate his stupid voice.
Yeah, well,
His voice killed comedy for a good 10 years.
mm. I think the other thing I get tired about is the fact that everyone uses him as the butt of the joke, and it's like getting fucking old.
You see, like, there's a good Trump joke where it's just like, hey, if Trump ever got assassinated, could we at least all agree that whatever sound he makes is going to be really funny?
Yeah.
Eh.
Eh,
And then,
eh.
but then, like, there are other jokes. I call them jokes. It's just like, wow, fascism's big old fucking teeth, just like Donald Trump. Ugh. And you're just like, ugh. And then they do the thing on the talk show where they're just like, and I wanna put the Mexicans in there, and you're like, wow, real cool. Yep, this is real comedy, guys.
I
And then
remember during.
the waterheads that are watching it are clapping and going, "It's so right."
I do remember when he was president for the first time. My dad told me that he stopped watching a lot of comedy shows. We're in the UK, but like he stopped watching a lot of comedy shows because it was always just Trump jokes, and he got really fucking tired of it.
Yeah, there's a few guys that hit that fucking nail right on the head because there were guys that are just like, I am just gonna avoid fucking talking about this because
Mm,
it's gonna get really old really fast. Because
yeah.
the one thing that we've never really had this in a president before is a president that uses social media. So you're hearing about this motherfucker like every day.
Yeah, I remember like when Obama was like president, he might have like the odd video where it's just like congratulating someone, and that was about it. But this is just like someone running their mouth like a fucking teenager.
Well, the other thing too is just like like Obama, like he had an official Twitter, but he wasn't actually on it.
Yeah, it was
You
probably just
know,
like his intern using it or something.
yeah, it was like a political fucking like, oh, like we have sanctioned you to post this, but like Trump, like it's just literally whatever crackpot shit comes out of his head.
Yeah,
Uh,
you know,
we are the only we are the first people in history to just see the day to day workings of our president.
yeah, I do think it really does kind of like you saying that reminds me of. I do remember seeing a funny video of like Stephen King, the author, like he doesn't like Trump and he's very vocal about it.
Yeah.
I do remember when he went on of course, fucking Stephen Colbert of all places, where he's like, it's like, oh well, it's been a few years, hasn't it, Steve? It's like, well, that's right, Steve. Because oh yeah, they're both called Stephen. Funny enough, it's just like, it's been a really, the last time I was on your show, I got awarded a medal by the president, and now that I'm on your show the second time, I've been blocked by the president on Twitter. It's just like, but I'm
The
just like,
You see my like, God, because like president jokes have existed for a while. My like the the big ones back in the day were the fucking George Bush jokes because that guy just kept fucking up socially. Like,
yeah, he was pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, he was all yeah.
But I mean, that's a comedy, like political bollocks. Like that's always gone hand in hand since the dawn of time,
I
really.
mean, there
But
were so
it's
many
just,
Bush jokes that it also got really stale really quickly. How nobody saw that that kind of comedy would get stale is beyond me.
it's basically topical comedy because like I'm sure if I watched a show now where it was just like Bush jokes, I'm just like, well, this is gonna. I mean, then again, I'm also British, so maybe I'm not qualified, but like. I'll probably just look at it and be like, well, this is dated. Like, I'm not really going to get most of this now.
Did you know that he's a rich, weird asshole doing some fucking goober shit in a position that he shouldn't have? That's the entire joke.
Yeah. And
Wow.
then,
Yeah, I
then
just
he
I
was,
just summed up every single Trump joke ever.
yeah. And then, I mean, that's always been a joke too, with just presidents, where it's like, what? An actor became president? How is that even possible? It's like, I mean, isn't like the real crutch of like becoming president is just being American for the most part?
You have to be American. I believe you have to be like 20 or 35 or some shit, and that's it. That's like the only requirements.
Yeah. I always remember when Arnold wanted to be president. It's like, no, you're Austrian. You can't do it. It's just like,
Yeah, he can't become president unless he becomes in it like, no, he can't become president. There's a reason why only Americans can be president. It's a very important thing. It's so that way you know,
corruption.
yeah, they won't be corrupted by another country, like a foreign country, because it's their fucking birth nation.
Yeah, that I mean, I can kind of understand that, but at the
Yeah,
same time,
could you imagine if a Chinese communist became the U.S. president just because he got a shitload of votes?
yeah, that'd be rough.
You'd be like, "Oh, okay, I see how that, I see how that works. Never mind, guys."
We'd just be like, yeah, it's over.
Yeah. Oh man. It's like
I do like.
I like making him a zombie. Apparently, like, hey,
Hmm. I do remember when we was watching the Animania. I mean, at the time when we watched it, he was president for the first time. But when we watched like Animaniacs, the new one on Hulu, and then sure enough, they make like a Trump joke where he's like a giant like Cyclops or something. I'm just
God,
like, yeah, this is gonna get dated in like a year's time.
Hillary Clinton was so fucking like, she was so cringe.
Oh yeah,
Everybody, everybody, Pokemon go to the polls.
I always remember that video where she's with that singer. It's like, is it a gun? Is it? What was
Oh,
it now?
oh my God,
Yeah, you
she
remember?
she
Yeah.
kind of looks and sounds like Angela Anaconda. What the fuck?
Do you? Yeah. Do you remember that video where she's with that like singer and the singer's like in front of her, be like, "Is it a gun? Is it a knife? Is it your life?" And even she looks uncomfortable, be like, "Oh my god, what am I doing?"
There's a lot of weird, uncomfortable shit with the Clintons.
So, just with candidates in general, because I also remember fucking what was that? What was that joke? Or was it like Mike Huckabee? The when he
Yeah,
had like Chuck Norris in his like adverts, like Chuck Norris has a fist under his beard and it votes for me or something like that.
yeah. Well, I mean, God, it's insane to me that Chuck Norris is like physically fit and old as piss. But like, my biggest thing with Chuck Norris is that he became very opinionated about very specific things. Like he believes that like gays are wrong because of Jesus.
I mean,
So
he's
it's
like
like,
he's like turbo Christian, like the old fashioned
oh,
right.
he'll still spin kick your head off, but I don't agree with the fucking like. I don't agree with the anti-gay shit.
Yeah, I do. God, remember when I showed you that like really shitty video game Crime Boss with had Michael Madsen in it? They he's a character in that too, where he pretty much just plays himself. He's called like Office like Sheriff Norris or something like that.
Uh,
And his acting in that is so flat. Where he's like, there's a cutscene where he like pulls out a saber sword and points like like orders his men to charge, and he's like, charge.
I
It's
mean, you
just like,
forget that in like the fucking 80s when he did all of those movies, he was actually like in his fucking mid 40s. Like,
I know that goes to show you how fucking old this guy is.
yeah, I mean,
How old is
he
he?
stayed in shape for a long fucking time though, man. Like,
You remember when I told you the secret sauce to making all those jokes funny again?
Dude, I think he's actually like older than Bruce Lee. Well, I
He's
mean,
he's like
Bruce Lee's dead, but I mean, like he's like actually like age wise older than Bruce Lee.
he's 85. I've just looked up.
Yeah, that's like you're getting in buying numbers, dude.
But yeah, But yeah, I remember when there used to be all those like Chuck Norris jokes, and I told you the secret to making them funny again.
Oh, Chuck Norris jokes without the punchline are the best.
Chuck Norris, Chuck Norris swam or something like that. Yeah, they're just like it either makes him sound like a goob or just like a normal person, depending on what it
Chuck
is.
Norris walked through a revolving door.
Chuck Norris swam the River Thames.
Chuck Norris has a beard.
Chuck Norris wants Roundhouse.
Chuck Norris once roundhouse kicked. Yeah. What's a really stupid one?
You know what? I could just pull up
Chuck Norris crushed an orange.
You know what? I could just put it up and then just like not read the punchlines.
Oh God! Like, yeah, no. We gotta save
Chuck
some of those. We gotta save some of those.
Chuck Norris breathes air.
God, here's my thing about the whole subject, though, is that like, have you ever seen the USO tour that he did when like the U.S. went into Iraq?
No.
Well, he was on stage and he was just like, oh, "Guys, war's over. I'm here." Everyone was just fucking laughing. It's pretty funny.
He's a funny person.
Except for when he
uh,
talks
when
about
he's
his fucking weird political shit.
yeah, which you could say that for about fucking everybody, honestly.
Man, I really like this guy, except the political thing. I mean, I don't like
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel, and I don't like his political thing. So, I mean,
Yeah.
God, Jimmy Kimmel is so not funny.
Yeah.
Like,
I always think about
it,
yeah.
you would actually have to go out of your way to try to be that milquetoast nothing.
I know there's just something about it where like, and he's always like smiling too as he does it. Like he almost looks as if he's like really proud of it.
He
I
is,
mean, then again, he probably
yeah,
has a lot of money. But,
he's
yeah.
he's laughing. Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon laugh at their own jokes, but at least Fallon once in a while does something funny,
Yeah.
like blackface. No,
I was about to say the blackface on Kimmel. Yeah,
yeah, dude, it's bad. Like
I've seen it. Yeah.
I've seen that. I've seen the Jimmy Fallon one too.
You know,
Both Jimmy's and the Sarah Silverman. Sarah Silverman is the worst one.
I never even heard of her.
Oh, you don't know who Sarah Silverman is? She's the
Nope.
one that was, you know, the little like the fucking little girl in Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, is that her? Is she voiced that character?
She voiced that character,
Oh, really?
and she
Okay.
was in horrible blackface.
Christ.
It really goes to show you, like, this whole cancel culture thing doesn't mean anything.
Mhm.
If you can, if you do a really fucked up, dark, offensive thing, it turns out
Yeah.
you can still get into $1 million movies.
Well, the thing is, though, it was like such a long time ago that by that point it was just
It
kind of
was
like,
not that long ago.
oh, really?
Dude, from the time she did the Sarah Silverman show to the time that she was in Wreck-It Ralph was like in the span of like a few years, dude. It was like it's like have you ever seen The Christmas Story?
Oh, that's is that the one with like the blonde kid?
Yeah, and he's like, "You shoot your eye out, kid."
Oh, okay, yeah, I think I might know who this is then. Yeah.
Yeah, so in that movie they have like the fucking like neighborhood dogs fuck up their Christmas dinner. So then they go to a
Yeah.
Chinese restaurant because the Chinese don't like celebrate Christmas. But they go like and like you're like, oh man, like you couldn't really do that today. I'm like, you couldn't really do that when it came out. That movie's from the '80s, and you're like, that movie's from the '80s. Like, oh no,
It is a fairly old film now. Yeah.
dude. Like the guy. the guy that plays the bully in that movie is the guy from like half of the Uwe Boll movies. Yeah, that
It's
redhead
fucking
dude.
funny.
Yes,
Yeah, that's funny.
because when you watch the movie, you genuinely think that this is like an older movie, but then when you find out, oh, this is from like the mid '80s. What?
I mean, that is quite a long time ago now, though. But yeah,
Also, the guy that directed that movie made a whole bunch of like fucking sexploitation movies.
did he now?
Yeah, he made a whole bunch of like slasher and like fucked up sexploitation movies, and then he was just like, "I'll go make a Christmas movie." It's like one of the
Oh,
biggest, dude. It gets played every fucking year on television,
that's
like
funny.
on a loop.
That's a good fucking movie. Okay, you know what's the thing? Can I just say real quick, since you said sexploitation films by that guy, the amount of times when like you look up an actor or like you find out that someone's up to something goofy, like the Barney actor, and you're just like, what? You know what I mean, right?
Oh, dude, the Barney one is fucking crazy. So yeah, the guy that used to play
Hmm.
Barney the dinosaur does like fucking those like
Hendrik, yeah.
yeah those no contact weird like the only way I could say it is like
They are just, yeah.
sex massages.
They, I'll fucking say they're quote unquote massages that are supposed to induce orgasms in women.
Yeah, but
So
without
yeah,
any physical lower contact, which is like a weird thing that
it's
apparently
it's
exists.
out of curiosity, I googled that what the fuck that is, and it definitely just strike me as one of those things that like stoners are into. Whether or not it's real, I couldn't even tell you.
Oh, you mean like people who like balance their chakras and buy crystals?
Exactly, yeah. Because I remember finding a woman on YouTube who's like very much into that, and then I googled her name, and then I found her on like fucking weed.com or something like that. I'm just like,
Weed.com? That's
I'm like
not real.
paraphrase. I'm like paraphrasing it. It was a bit more subtle than that, but still,
I was about to say weed.com is
it
hello,
was a different
welcome.
name.
Hello, welcome to crime.org.
It was a different name, but then you click on the website, it's just like, oh yeah, this is just like stoner heaven. So
Smoking weed ain't a crime, bro. It is in a
weed.com.
lot of states, actually. It
Yeah.
doesn't really get policed that much anymore, though.
Hmm. I mean, it's still like an offense over here. So,
Oh yeah, well,
but then again, I live in fucking George Orwell Mageddon, so
the queen wouldn't want us to have the fucking.
you know what I did try to do last night, which I may or may not have to edit this out, depending on how brave I feel when I edit this. Is I did attempt to do the thing where you like circumvent the ID UK thing, with like Norman Reedus' face,
Uh,
and supposedly it
well, that
confirmed
doesn't
it, but
matter because you're Australian, right?
yeah,
You're from
yeah.
Aussie land. You're not from the UK, okay? You're actually from like you're from
Us,
Ben
us.
you're from Benghazi, Afghanistan, or wherever the like.
I live on the Melbourne line where a lot of people got eaten by crocodiles. Yeah,
Yeah, you live on Anthrax Island.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, I was just like fucking around with that, and supposedly it said, we'll get back to you, to confirm that this is like okay, but like jack shit. Oh, you know what's even funnier too? This wasn't before anyone gets the wrong impression. This wasn't a porn website. This was just me trying to download mods for a video game, which apparently is an adult game. So it was ready or not.
Oh yeah, the cop game.
Yeah, because Nexus, because it's like an adult game, especially one that has like content in it. Apparently, that's like enough for like UK going to be like, oh yes, you need to confirm it, so
You need to give us your ID so we can track every single little thing that you can do.
yeah. I do find it hilarious
I
that
find it
do you
really
know?
funny that you just happen to have these opinions while living in Australia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need to stop using my VPN and connect it to the UK.
it's yeah. You need to stop. Yeah, and with NordVPN, you can. If we ever do get a sponsorship, I really hope it's something stupid.
Well, like manscaping.
No, like World of Tanks.
Yeah, it's just oh,
Something that
dude,
has absolutely nothing to do with
I,
what we
I,
do.
I mean, to be fair, it has nothing to do with what everyone on YouTube does. So you know,
Yeah, well, my thing is like I will never fucking advertise like gambling. That will never happen. But
yeah, no,
I
you can
will
go fuck
advertise
yourself.
dumb man shit like fucking Tac Pack. Tac Pack is your one stop shop for fucking like guns and camping, and if you get Tac Pack, you can get a really cool knife. Look at what's in this box. Blah, 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 blah.
What about the what's that like cereal one? It's like Magic Spoon or something.
Okay, I won't do that one either because they can't. Well, you know what? I don't know.
I mean, people have like poor like diets anyway, even the ones that are classed as
Well,
healthy.
well,
So,
no. My thing is just like I ate some and it was just okay.
mm.
I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna
And
advertise a product, it needs to be a product that you would conceivably see yourself using. But I mean,
yeah, we
that one's not egregious. Yeah, sponsor us, Magic Spoon.
yeah. No, while you're at it, Soylent. If you're listening, no, no, fuck Soylent.
To be fair, Daddy one is Soylent.
Mm.
I
Don't do
gotta
that.
sketch. I gotta sketch these out because like this is a little bit
Yeah,
jank.
this. Yeah, honestly, fuck CP, fuck CP, no, fuck CSP.
Yeah, Call of Duty points. What did you think?
Yeah, I'll never forget when I played COD. I'll never forget when I played COD 4, like the remastered one, and it was and the money was called CP, and I was like, oh man, I hope this doesn't get like misinterpreted as something else.
In a game that has a whole bunch of like it's dumb. It's so dumb. There's like a lot of stuff that's like that where it's really unfortunate stupidity made that decision.
Oh, I could tell you one I recently discovered. I was on YouTube and I found a video which that was 18 years old, which is kind of a feat considering the fact it's like old video from YouTube. There was a video called Gooning, and I clicked on it, and it's just a guy. It's just like this like teenager on like a motocross bike, like a dirt bike, just jumping off some like insane hoops and what have you. And I found out that back then that was actually like a slang word for someone that like like rides dirt bikes and shit. And all the comments were just like, "Wow, wow, what a talented young man. I hope this word doesn't get like misinterpreted as something else in the future." Gooning.
Gooning.
I don't like gooning. It's just fucking hilarious though. So
Gooning. Ah, dude, I called. This is so dumb. I call my cat like so. My cats are named Sir Elton and Toulouse.
mm.
But whenever, because you never call your cats. They're that name for about a day, and then they turn into bastard, little
Pretty
bastard,
much.
and then I called them Stink for a while. So big Stink and little Stank,
Mm.
because I would just go, oh hello meow meow Stink, mun, 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 mun." and then and then after a while, because my brain is just rotted. I just called them Dooning and Gooning.
So that's why I hear you say "dooning and gooning" in
Because
like calls.
I
Then.
go Minku and Stinku, Dooning and Gooning. Yeah,
Stinku, stinku, yo, gooning.
dude, I've like that fucking Bomberman hero song like redial. I
Mm.
watched another video where that song just pops up. Do 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 do.
Damn. I found out that David Hayter actually voiced. Oh, my voice was echoing then. I actually found out that David Hayter actually voiced Snake again. But this was like a gap between after like Kojima like pretty much like left Konami. He actually ended up voicing like Snake again for like a Bomberman game. Funny enough,
Bomberman.
this is Snake.
Wow.
Never played a Bomberman game.
It's me, Bomberman. It's fun. It's a really fun. Like if you get one of the ones that has like the multiplayer in it, so it's
Yeah.
local multiplayer. But
Hmm.
what it is you set up bombs in like a map, and then these bombs
Yeah.
have like blast radiuses, and then your fucking opponents have to like dodge them and then try to kill you with the bomb. But you can't
Yeah.
like directly hurt somebody. Like you can't punch them. You have to like you actually have to strategically set the bomb up and then also like level up your bombs. It's fun. It's actually really fun.
I'll have to see if I can get my hands on one. So they actually have like a Bomberman mode in Delta for the 360 since obviously Ape Escape was a PlayStation thing.
Dude,
So
fucking Bomberman has some awesome music in it.
yeah.
Especially Bomberman Hero. That's one of the ones for the 64.
Mm. Oh, just a heads up, I've got it where Nina's going to be carrying like probably like a giant rucksack, you know. So if you're cool with that,
Nina. Nina.
I thi- I'm actually wondering if it should be funny if it was like a comically large like backpack where she's like basically carrying a whole fucking camp supply on her back.
One if by land, two if by sea.
Should we? Yeah, you know what? We'll have it be like comically large. Yeah, it'll be as big as the backpacking Goofy movie on the fucking no, no, no.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're not doing it that
I
big.
love that scene though because she's like, I'm going camping with my best bud. Huh, what,
But
Donald Duck?
Donald Duck, yeah. No, Maxie, you. Da-da-da. Do you need a break from modern living?
Whoever said, you know what needs to be a musical? The Goofy
Goofy.
movie. Whoever said that at the pitch meeting, like there's a they actually made
I
a
bet you.
documentary. They made a documentary about making that movie.
Oh, was it for the anniversary? Because I know that there was a VR thing. I know that there's like a 3D like virtual reality thing that they did.
No, it's like an actual like documentary. But then there are some parts where instead of like doing like recreations of like the events that happened,
Mm-hmm.
they they fucking animate it. And like they make like Larry Katzenberg and shit. Like they make all of those characters like the goofy characters.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
Okay, I'll have to check that out because I really do actually like that film. I
There
know it's like silly, but
that movie had development problems up the wazoo, and one of the things was so the way that like animation worked back then is you would have like the plastic cells and then you would take pictures of them and then you would arrange that into a film, right, to get
mm-hmm.
the actual frame by frame animation. The issue
Uh-huh.
was is that when they did like their final like edit of the movie,
Yeah.
there's just a fucking spot like
What?
on the final print, the final cut of their movie, there's just like a fucking smudge, like a smudged spot on the entire movie in one tiny fucking corner.
Oh no.
And they were like, fuck, we're gonna have to do all of this over again. Not the whole animation, but they were just like, where the fuck does the spot start? Oh, fuck. How are we gonna get rid of the spot?
Oh, so they had to like identify where this was like caused.
Yeah, why it's there, how they could possibly get rid of it, because it's like the final cut of the movie.
Oh,
And then just like fuck, and then some of them are like it's just a spot. Who gives a shit? It's like, dude, it's a fucking Disney movie. People are gonna be talking about that goddamn spot.
oh yeah, I looked it up. So yeah, on a the whole thing had to be refilmed due to a single dead pixel on a faulty monitor, leading to Disney delaying the release of the film from Thanksgiving '94 to April of '95.
Oh yeah, it also turned out that it's just like it was a dead pixel on the monitor that they were watching it on.
Yeah.
It's nuts, nuts. They were so stressed out by that shit.
See, that makes me wonder though, because I was like, surely you would have seen that, right?
Or like maybe you would put the movie on a different monitor just to make sure it's not the monitor first.
Yeah, unless, yeah, unless, you know what I reckon might have happened, and this is just like a theory of mine. I like to imagine that, like, when they let the film render, the guy who was in charge of rendering the film just walked out the room and then he did it on its own, so he wasn't even like watching it.
That's
And then when he
good.
came back, it was just like, fuck, 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 no, no, no.
You could say, well, that's pretty goofy.
Sure.
There's a lot of weird shit from Disney, like the fact that for some reason they thought that Pocahontas was gonna be the movie.
Oh, you mean like the shit, basically?
Yeah, they thought that movie was gonna be like the big fucking cheese thing, right? So like
Mm.
one of the things about Pocahontas, they were like, oh, this movie is gonna be really fucking good. Everybody's gonna remember it. You know, we're talking about fucking cultural boundaries and like, you know, like the Native Americans and stuff like that. We have actual Native American actors and like we're talking about how the Europeans were real bastards. And then uh, people actually that movie had so much budget and so much animators that they actually moved to that project. Do you want to know what the other project was?
What's that?
Fucking Lion King.
Oh no shit.
They thought that Pocahontas was gonna do better than the Lion King.
God.
To the point where there was a point during the Lion King's development where they had no budget and that Mufasa scene was animated in a dude's bathroom.
Really? Like the
Yeah.
one that's in the final film?
Yes.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. And there's like there was a good portion of that movie's development cycle where there were only 5 people working on it.
It's kind of funny how that ended up being like the better film out of the two,
Oh
arguably.
yeah, it turns out that the extremely relatable lions as like Hamlet.
You know, I have noticed something funny about films and just projects that are under like a crunch is like sometimes like being under that like absolute stress kind of like does it does it wonders in the long run. It's like when South Park had that Woodland Critter episode. That was when they did like their 6 days to air kind of thing. But then what happened was for like 2 days straight they had nothing, and and I mean fucking nothing. So like they were like coming 2 days, we don't know what to do. We have no idea what to do. So then fucking what's his face? Trey Parker just thought, all right, you know what? Fucking blood orgy. Fucking Woodland Critten's just having a big fucking like demon orgy, and then you know that's how the episode was made.
Yeah, and he just said something insane and made it. Yeah.
Yeah, and another example too is most recently the episode of Smiling Friends from season one with the you know the what's it called like the knights, not the Templars. Is it the Renaissance Man?
The Renaissance Men.
That was the episode where they were like, "Shit, we don't know how to end this. This is gonna." They actually said as they make it. I think this is going to be the bad episode. And then, ironically enough, it's like one of the better ones. It's like one of the best ones in season one. It's
Yeah.
like dur, 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 dur,
Man,
fire.
I was so disappointed by the Doctor Psychotic episode because that episode kind of just
Yeah,
sucks.
we hyped it up ourselves because like it kind of I guess it because it kind of I know for you it probably gave you like Doctor Insano vibes, which is I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they like pinched from. You know.
Yeah, my
But
biggest
yeah,
like that the Joel Javier stuff where it does the digital rotoscoping.
yeah, it's
It
just not
doesn't
funny.
it doesn't really work, and also like he just has like a real hatred for his like fucking brother, which is like, ugh.
You know, when I watched that, you know, one of our like Canadian friends, I'm not going to name him right now, but like, I remember he was watching that, it's like, because he looked at the preview before that came out, and it's just like, I've had arguments with my brother that's almost exactly like this.
Why are we watching this? This is too real.
Oh, you know, just get out, man. Just get out. You're right. You blew the mother's inheritance on this stupid lab thing. Just fuck off, okay? It's just like, oh god, this is too real. I do find it hilarious though that like part of one of the things that he definitely pinched from was the Russian guy trying to make the egg homunculus.
Hello, Daddy.
Yeah. Hello, daddy. Hello, daddy. Oh my god! Look, you created life. Like that bit
You
was
did
kind
it.
of
It's a
funny.
homunculus. Oh no! Oh, dude, don't let that get out of it. Oh no! Like, there's. It's still okay. It's still kind of funny,
It's
but that
watchable.
episode drags. The only other one that kind of drags is like the Halloween episode where like the lady takes over the boss's brain.
No, yeah, the demon that has like, and it's just like filled with jump scares too.
There's no. I listen. Jump
I
scares.
don't mind. I don't mind it though.
I don't care about jump scares. I know some people turn into massive fucking babies about them, but it was just kind of boring. Like the amount of time setting up that this lady is a demon versus the actual resolution time. It's like they wasted
Yeah.
a whole bunch of time on the first half, and then like by the second half, they just didn't have any more screen time. It does give us one of the best jokes in the series, though, where the boss of the Smiling Friends is heavily debating like property rights in hell.
It's that, but it also has quite possibly the best guest appearance, which is fucking Doug Walker as Daniel the Demon Slayer.
Hello, I'm Daniel the Demon Slayer.
I slay demons, so you don't have to. They even crowned a demon a bull, or was it? And it's just like, but before we get into that, I'd like to thank our sponsors. It is apparently like 90% of the fucking video.
NordVPN. You're like, all right.
Hang on, let's get better that a little bit.
It also had the opening part where he's like really like Charlie's really drunk and he's like, "Yo, look, he gave me this knife. Charlie, could you
Yeah,
stop like swinging that around?"
it's like, come here, man, come here. And then there was also the oh yeah, even before that, he was like, oh yeah, you gotta meet this guy, man. He's so funny. Here, say like, yeah, marshmallow, marshmallow. Oh, that's so funny. That's so fucking funny.
You know, I think that it's a good sign that the show is like funny because even in episodes that aren't particularly that good, you can still get a good fucking gut laugh out of it.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I mean, here's the thing, like, those two episodes are weak, but I can still watch them.
Oh god, what's one of my favorite ones is like the fucking president one where they just have that fucking live action
Yeah.
fat guy.
Oh yeah,
Oh
I think he's like
god,
a comedian.
my shower lamb. Oh.
Oh,
I realized that, you know, for some people in the audience, you're not gonna know what the fuck we're talking about.
well, you know what? Smiling friends, look it up. You
Smile,
have the internet.
yeah, that small, independent, low budget, nobody's ever seen it before show. You know, we're giving them a shout out, guys.
Yeah. Is that guy on the left the femboy swordsman?
No,
That's Steve. I am Steve.
God.
I should know this. I created these characters. I know everything.
You ever just fucking like you make a character and then you just A completely forget they exist and B when you remember that they exist, you have absolutely no idea what they actually do anymore.
Oh, like in my other like escapades, like sometimes I'll go through my folder and I'll be like, "Who the fuck is this character? I never used this character," and then I just like reinvent them.
Oh, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, because like funny enough, before we came on here, there was like a character I'd drawn a long time ago that never got published on my other stuff, and I was like, I might actually use this character. She actually looks pretty cool. So
Why don't you like it, why don't you draw the spy character anymore, man? And then I was like, because I do draw her. She's just such a good spy. You don't see her, which is a douchebag response, I know, but
yo, why don't you draw the chameleon character anymore? Oh, he's there. You just can't see him.
he's in every single image, staring at you menacingly.
All you do is just you just retroactively go back to an old image. You just like put two pairs of eyes on a wall.
Did you know that like the South Park creators actually gaslit everyone?
In what? It's not the Chinese guy, right?
No, it's the fucking Tolkien.
Oh yeah, people thought it was Token. Token as in like
Well, yeah,
token black character.
yes, and it was Token Black, but then they went back and retroactively changed his name in every single episode, so that way you never
Tolkien.
noticed.
Like Tolkien, yeah.
Yeah, it's like J.R.R. Tolkien, but we thought that his name was what? Did you honestly think that my son's name was that he was the Token?
Token black character, yeah.
That's
God.
offensive. Get out of my house.
That guy is actually voiced by like their head animator guy, by the way.
I just find it really
Okay.
like that. It's so funny. they
Yeah.
they went back and like changed dialogue
That's funny.
to like respell his name and shit.
That's probably the best gaslit. I think the funniest gaslit too is how people on YouTube think that you know how there's that song called Invisible by Duran Duran.
Yeah.
A lot of people have like there's this like funny gaslighting where it's like that song's in like the Phantom Pain, MGS5. It's like no, it wasn't, but like it's so fitting of a song that I like to imagine it actually was in there.
I mean, what probably happened was that, you have the option of putting your own music in that game. There's a good possibility that people just like,
Oh, the helicopter.
yeah, that people just kind of remembered that because they planted that into the game.
It is possible that someone did that and then like made a montage out of it because like all the really fancy videos I've seen of just like Venom Snake walking through like the fire with that song playing is so good. You don't even say my name. Is that the only band where they've actually like been quite consistent with that quality from the 80s?
Um, I mean, the one that surprised the crap out of me was Train.
Oh yeah.
Because, like, Train was a band from, like, the 80s that suddenly came back and they had, like, one of the biggest hits of the year. Because it was
Really?
like, uh, you walk like King and you talk like June. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell me, do you wind sweep you off your feet? Do you find it chance to make the ball the light of day? Get back to the
Fair
Milky
do.
Way.
Fair
Because
do.
that
Fair
was an
do.
80s band that, fucking, what was another one that, like, off the top of my head, I could, like, oh, God. What are they called? Oh, they did the Live Aid. Not Queen, the other band that was there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but I think I
Uh,
know what you're referring to.
it has Bono in it.
Oh god, yeah. Fucking Bono.
Yeah. Why can't I remember the name of this band?
God, that South Park episode with Bono as well was really funny. Where he's like, "No, he didn't do the giant turd. He was the giant turd."
And I was his father. It's just the Pope, and you're like, wow, this episode is fucking crazy.
That's also the same episode where Randy is trying to like compete for like shitting out the largest like turd ever, and then he finally does like hot, 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 hot. Ah! It's like a fucking pillar.
No, no, you can't have the biggest poop, because what is going to happen to me?
I have heard Bono is a bit of. Is it true that like he really likes to win trophies?
No,
Oh, okay,
no, that's
okay. I guess I got
dude.
gaslit then.
You got gaslit by fucking South Park of all things.
You know what? That's the funniest gaslit I could take though. Isn't he kind of like full of himself though?
What? Chaz
Yeah,
Bono
well,
being full of himself? Never. Remember when? Oh God, what is the name of their band? I can't remember the name of their band for the life of me. Anyways, yeah, they had like their album. So the thing was is that like when the iPhone came out, uh,
yeah,
they did this promotion thing with iTunes where
yeah,
if you got like any like iPhone or any kind of like device like that, you would just get their album for free on it.
yeah.
And on paper, you're like, that sounds really cool. The problem is that they are uploaded to the phone by default, and
Oh god.
they're all like extremely large WAV files. So, like,
Oh,
if you wanted to download any other music, you would have to go out of your way and delete this crap off of your phone.
uh, god. Neener, neener, chicken dinner. God.
Tell me, does the wind sweep you off your? Love you, baby. Mwah. I am recording. I love you. You're in the video now. You will never escape. Bye. Love you. That's my wife.
I'm just glad she didn't say anything I have to like edit out.
Yeah, like bottom or
Bottom.
poop. uh, uh,
Bottom.
bottom. Everybody shat on the fucking Minions movie. I actually really like that movie. I
I
think
haven't
it's
even watched.
I think it's really funny.
I haven't even watched Despicable Me, and I keep watching that scene from the third one where they're singing Hall & Oates.
Yeah, no, Despicable Me. I can't get into it. It's like an Adam Sandler movie where almost every single joke is really really not great, but then like at the end it has a heartfelt message where you're like, why wasn't this the rest of the movie?
Mm. Number 3 has fucking Trey Parker voicing the villain. I just remembered.
Yes, it
Keep going back to
does.
South Park.
Yeah, and
Yeah, he
it's
plays
really
that.
weird too
Yeah,
because once in a while you'll hear that like, oh, what,
yeah.
oh, like you're like,
Is it good?
oh,
It's like ha 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 ha. You're so stupid. Like I can't do Trey Parker's voice, but yeah,
yeah, you hear it and you're just like,
he's a good actor.
no, at first you're just like, why the fuck does this remind me of South Park? It's like he's doing a thing with his voice, and then you're just like, oh, it's literally
It,
just him. Okay.
it is fucking Trey Parker. What the fuck? They
It's
got him in a kids film.
Well, the weird thing about him being in the movie is that he's just doing his regular voice, and in a
Yeah.
weird way, that works because he always plays a goofy character. So him doing his regular ass voice actually threw me for a loop. I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, there's a very obscure interview with Trey Parker from Lloyd Kaufman where he interviewed both of them at their studio, and he briefly talked about how in the Scientology episode they were originally going to make like Tom Cruise like really flamboyantly gay, but they weren't allowed to, and the voice he did was like, "Hey, fella, free," it's the way it
Tom
sounded.
Cruise.
I think my favorite like Trey Parker voice is fucking. Okay, children, let's take our seats.
I mean, if you're gonna make a gay joke, I honestly find it funnier when gay people just talk normal. It's
Oh
it's
yeah,
so much more funny. Like the
yeah.
fact that we're like, Solid Snake is just basically just a gay man. He really is. He ends up having like he ends up being like a father with another father in a fucking airplane. And
Oh
he
yeah.
has a long drawn out conversation with another guy about love blooming on the battlefield. But the fact that
What
he's like this super machismo guy, just be gay is really funny.
I have told you this. I told you the story on a previous podcast about when the English like director was like trying to, because like those games were like directly translated from Japanese into English to the point where some things sound really goofy in English. So then, like when they got to the bit where it's like Otacon can love bloom on the battlefield, I think her name was Chris Zimmerman. She was like, "Hey, guys, Japan developers, can we please like change this because people are going to interpret this wrong?" And they're like, "Nope, staying in." It's just like,
It's staying in, baby.
this is going to look really weird if people get this ending. Can Otacon? Do you think love can bloom on the battlefield?
Anacon, let's ride off into the sunset together.
I actually I'm playing through like Delta again for the 50th time, and I managed to. Now I am playing on easy to do this, which is kind of cheap, but I did manage to like sneak up on the end and make him drop his like moss camouflage.
God, that stupid song is stuck in my head now.
What, Duran Duran?
That heaven is overrated. Tell me, did you burn from a shooting star? Did you find a first chance? I haven't heard that song. Like I haven't heard that song since it came out, and it's stuck in my head. Like I know.
Hmm.
How do I know the lyrics?
Let's see, Honey Bunny's upside down. Yeah, I think we would see the panties right here. These are discussions that you have as an artist. We have to figure out the physics of shit.
Yeah, that heaven is overrated. Tell me, does the wind say?
It does kind of sound where it was just like, what you see the pounders here.
Fall from a shooting star with clouds of
Uh,
Jupiter in her. Well,
I think he did make the right decision to have her tail be visible from behind.
yeah, she's a fucking rabbit character.
She's a rabbit.
Yeah,
Eh, what's up, cock?
we should make a short animation on our channel of just like rabbit season, duck season, fire, pfft, like that kind of fucking thing. But like, it's take it to the umph degree.
Wait, is it gonna be like she explodes when it's you hear like fire just?
Yeah,
I'd be down for
we have to make a duck character now.
quack.
Yeah.
I am. That's gonna be the spin-off show. There's just like a pathetic duck man somewhere.
See, we're gonna have the crazy rabbit character, and then we're gonna have like a really sassy, like narcissistic duck. It's never been done before.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly what you're referring to, and I fucking hate you.
Yeah, I hate Donald Duck. It's not Donald Duck at all. I hate it when people fuck that up too. By the way,
Oh, yeah, because I know it's like Duckman, right?
yeah, it's like when people like mistake the Three Amigos and the Three Caballeros.
Yeah.
The Three
You know,
Amigos is the live action movie where they go into the desert and it's a fucking slapstick comedy. And then the Three Caballeros is when Disney decided to do a whole bunch of drugs and then animate a movie.
yeah, quite, quite a love letter to South America.
A love letter to South America where they all fucking went to Mexico in order to do like, vacation.
Yeah, there's lots of women.
Yeah, that's another weird thing is that like Donald Duck is a weird horny fellow.
Yeah. Three Caballeros.
With
Black
three happy
magic.
chappies with snappy serapis, they find us beneath our sombreros.
Black magic. Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah, there's that. There's like the weird penguin sequence because like the movie starts off as an anthology and then after the anthology, that's when they start going on their adventure. That movie is scattered all over the place, dude.
Yeah, it's not. It's weird. There we go. Got the fucking penny shot right there. I'm sure the furries will like that one. Should we just completely ignore that? Yeah.
They call me human feet. I'm the king of the woman's feet. When I play the gagaga, I go gigigidoo, gigigidoo.
Even in South America, I get no respect.
That rap is awful.
Oh yeah, I showed it you, and you was like, "This sounds like an AI thing."
It sounds worse than an AI thing. It sounds like something that someone made.
Oh, I think there might be something going on with the internet. People are saying that shit's been loading really weirdly.
Dude, 90s like rap done because it's cool with the kids is
It's
the
really
worst, the worst.
It's really not cool.
I think the best example of that just not working is fucking we're the Mario Brothers and plumbing's the game.
Yeah.
It does give us German Mario though.
Todo Mario Eastbound on. Yeah, you do
Schwing
it.
die Arme raus und raus, Sex, Projekt, Trakt, macht der Mario.
You know, our Italian friend of the trunk variety did not know you was German.
The trunk variety.
Yeah, because like I was asking him about Tarzan in Italian to see if it was like good pronunciation.
Oh, and I said, "Oh, it's terrible."
Yeah, and then because I said to you how you're like in the German version, he's like, wait, but he's American, right? I'm like, no,
Oh no,
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 no, no, no, no.
Daniel's German. Like
Yeah, he's like, is he?
He's German? Ja, ich bin Deutsch. Ich kann Deutsch sprechen. Yeah.
Yeah, but to be fair though, he doesn't really like go into calls as often as we do. So like maybe he just. I mean, then again, like you kind of hide the accent for the most part. So
Yeah, You just pinch your mouth just a little bit and then talk like through your mouth instead of your. Yeah, it's actually
Yeah.
really difficult to undo the American accent.
Yeah. To be fair, like whenever I like mimic it as a joke, I actually really enjoy doing it. I'm just like,
It
oh man, I could definitely see myself
it
living there at
does
some point.
being able to speak German does help me a lot with like Werner Herzog impressions though.
Oh god. Oh man, he's got a
The
fuck. Oh
insane,
man.
the insane rabbit cloaked in a constrictive vase.
One could only imagine the insanity and the chaotic nature that is constricted in that vest.
A winding orange inferno, spin kicking towards you at Mach speeds, the likes of which humanity has never seen.
God, he. Oh man, he's. I wish we could get him in something, but you know he's really fucking old. So
It's fine.
yeah. I mean, hey, he's an old man. He lived his fucking life.
We
So
find out he has a cameo.
I remember googling that once, and no, he doesn't.
Hello, I have a cameo. I could
Werner
do that
Herzog.
voice better if I practiced at it. I would have to watch just of. You ever do that where like you can do a voice better if you just like watch it for a little bit?
Oh yeah, I mean it's practice. Like it's voice coaching is a thing, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, like, fuck. Oh, you know, it just occurred to me. If you're now that I'm playing Ready or Not, and I'm like fucking around with the voices again, I could conceivably have you pretend to be Werner Herzog as like a police operative. Yeah, okay, how would he sound when breaching a door with like flashbangs?
it is going to get incredibly loud in a very short amount of time.
God, oh dude, I remember I was hyping you up to like do the Ice King because he was actually pretty decent in it, but then
Gunter.
gun to the flashbang clear. Yeah, and then like I fucking uninstalled the game when they fucking like fixed the game,
Flashbang and clear, Gunter.
and then I uninstalled the game because they had that shitty console update that ruined everything. And now that I'm like giving it a go again for shits and giggles, I'm actually kind of wondering whether or not like I should like pay you to do that.
You don't know if you're ready or not to do that.
Yeah.
And that's my Trump.
It would be really fun. It would be really funny if like I had you voice like 5 different characters and I just have like a squad of them talking to one another.
It would be even funnier is if I did this fucking podcast today doing a really bad like hack Trump joke.
Oh, oh god.
Dude, like these episodes are recorded like well ahead of time. It's gonna be a thing where like we record this fucking thing and then he falls down a well or some shit.
Well, there was that one guy where we talked about like YouTubers killing themselves with alcohol, and then I mentioned Gothic King Cobra, only for him to like die 2 weeks later from
Of
that.
alcohol, yeah, that's
And then I had to like put a disclaimer and be like, "Yeah, this was recorded like weeks ago. Rest in peace." Gone, Tara.
we made Nina really tall in this.
Oh yeah, she's a fucking unit.
See, I think that looks way better than the
Yeah, yeah, no joke. When
also
when
like this is awful, so I'm gonna have to change that too.
dude, when I was setting these models up, I was struggling to do this bit.
Yeah, yeah. Because DAS 3D just locks like items into people's hands and shit. It makes it so much easier to pose characters.
Oh yeah, like I remember I downloaded a bunch of like gun models or something else, and then like the fact that a majority of them just do it by default, I was like rubbing my nipples, being like, oh, this is exactly what I wanted in life. Oops. Neener, chicken dinner.
Neither, a pumpkin eater.
Be kind of crazy if we had a guy. You know that fighting game Muujin, the one where you can just like mix and match things together.
Yeah, where they
Can you-
have like a billion different Peter Griffins.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking, can you imagine if we had someone like just make these characters as like mooching characters?
All right, if Honey Bunny, if this got popular enough to where we made a video game,
I'd be down for a fighting game, honestly.
a fighting game, oh, they're so hard to balance though.
I know, I know. I'd probably put it like Guilty Gear, where because obviously the thing is with Mortal Kombat is the characters need to be humanoid, so that way the fatalities work. But if it's like Guilty Gear, where it's like a one armed samurai versus a fucking bed frame, like I feel like that would probably work better as a fighting game for Honey Bunny. But yeah,
I think
but
another.
yeah,
I think. I mean, the stereotypical one would be an RPG, but those take forever to make.
you know what I'd be down for the most is also like maybe a well, I'd say hack and slash, but like Honey would probably just be like kicking people, but like something like that Platinum would make, like a hack and slash like action game. But again,
The fucking
we'd have to get super popular first.
we make a we make a fucking Dynasty Warriors game.
Honey Bunny just like drop kicking people in Dynasty Warriors.
You know, they make the same game every single time, but it's insane to me how, if you look at those games, how difficult it is to make them.
Yeah, I mean there is a formula. I mean the fact that like there's even like a shitty Berserk one, like just goes to show you like it's probably well you say hard, but I don't know. Are they like almost the same?
Yeah, but like, you think about what actually goes into making that game function. You have to have a shitload of guys on screen. They have to like not take up a whole bunch of like, RAM.
Space. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You know what? That would actually be something to Google, which is how the fuck do they make those games work? Because I do generally feel like there has to be some like wizardry that they did. Because did you know the very first Dynasty Warriors game isn't even that? It's like a fighting game.
what's another like we make a real-time strategy game. It's like it has almost nothing to do with the actual comic.
It'll probably be if anything, it'll probably be related to stuff that happens later on. But we're not gonna like delve into that for now.
That, or we do the Command and Conquer thing where we get actors that are like in costumes.
Oh god, that'd be fucking stupid. Like, oh,
Yeah,
they talk to like Nina. She's like the one of the colonels. Been like,
yeah.
hello, Commander.
And, and she's played by Michael Bean for some reason.
Michael Bean.
Yeah, we get Udo Kier to play Honey Bunny, but as Yuri from Yuri's Revenge. I
Hello,
am a
Commander.
bunny. The human
Uh,
brain looks
the
good when
human,
kicked open.
the human boy.
It's a Pandora's box, sending and receiving electrical charges. I don't know why I'm giving him like a wibble wobble. I'm giving him a wibble wobble.
Wibble wobble. All right, then I'm gonna give her a comically large backpack. But not too big where it's like taking up all the fucking panel.
Ciao, man! I hate you so much.
You're welcome, Earth.
Clouds of Jupiter in my Gary's mod.
Gary's mod. Honey Bunny.
Sugar, da, 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 oh, honey bunny.
The time is goop, and so have I.
Man, fucking Creepy Nuts is like in a lot of animes now.
It's cool.
Like
Dun, dun,
that
dun,
like they in that there's one anime where they did the intro of it and then they show up actually as characters.
no shit, really.
Yeah.
Is it going to turn into like the Japanese Limp Bizkit, where like by contract they have to appear?
I don't know.
That'd be really funny. Like, it's like how there was that shitty Devil May Cry anime that uses one of their songs, and then sure enough, fucking Fred Durst is like a character in that. Fred Durst, yeah. Neener, 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 neener.
Yeah, I think this looks way better.
Yeah, you did a good job. You're really good at like action choreograph.
Corey out. Corey.
Corey, I need you to draw me a sword, Corey.
Oh man, I'm so tired.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so tired. I'm feeling so upset. That's a Beatles song from the White Album.
The White Album.
The White Album.
Well, the whole album's just white, yeah.
Yeah, no, it is yeah.
Just a white
it is
picture.
a white album that says the Beatles on it.
Yeah. Neener, neener, chicken dinner.
Man,
Neener, 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 neener.
I just
Hey, by the
really, I
way,
really just there are a lot of good songs in there, and there's songs where they're on acid and they're just like, "Honey pie, I love you, honey pie."
I'm not gonna go too crazy with this backpack because I don't want it to turn to fucking Miura like work job thing.
700 packs.
50,000 backpacks used to live here.
50,000
Now the
pouncers
now
used
the
to live here, and now it's a Deadpool.
when I was at school, there was a kid that said something that always stuck with me. It's like 50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a playground.
Ding, 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 ding. I
Ah,
am getting really tired of like those really shitty ghost possession movies,
but
like the
that's oddly specific.
like the fucking Insidiouses and the
No.
Conjurings.
Yeah, the
I am getting
happenings.
really fucking bored of that crap because oh yeah, my little child, like, I don't know, fucking sucker punched a Ouija board one night, and then, like, all of a sudden, like, a glass fell over, and now they're drawing weird shit in their book. Oh, creepy thing coming. And then, like, a random expert man is like, ah, yeah, I don't even think there might be a ghost. And then, like, a fucking lamp just, like, kills a cat or something, and it just explodes into a million pieces, and they're like, yeah, I think we might have to stay here a little longer.
I know exactly what you can do to reinvent the formula of like ghost films.
It kills everyone at the beginning, and then the main characters are the ghosts fucking with people.
No, no. So we could do that, but I got another one. You start it out as normal, like the usual formula, where like they do some dumb thing that releases the demons, and then and they have to think, be like, oh shit, what have we done? Blah blah blah. Scary shit happens, and then out of nowhere, it just turns into Devil May Cry, where you just got like some badass just like killing all the demons like effortlessly.
But that takes the scary part out.
Well, we're artists. We got to reinvent the
See,
wheel,
my
dude.
thing is, I'm getting really tired of the demon possession thing, where it's like the only way to defeat the demon is to repeat its name, and
We
it's
must. You
like,
must.
is that really it? Is that all you need to stop a demon? Because if that's the case, I mean, God could just like, God could probably do this one, man. Like, oh yeah, that's Dave. Like
The only way to stop the demons is to tame a horse in Minecraft. Yeah.
the only way to stop a demon. Yeah, like if they found some like, it would be really fun to see some like insane ritual that you have to do, like encourage the cowardly dog, kick him in the
Mm.
dishpan, woo woo woo, rowdy roo, rocky roo, ripperoo, rick roo roo roo.
Stupid dog! You made me look bad. Is it mad or bad?
Also, like fucking. Hi, I'm Cats.
Okay, oh, you know what? I'm gonna make that fucking ghost story like bait and switch film where it just turns into Devil May Cry.
Does it like remember that one episode of remember that one episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog where Zeus is a duck and he really wants to fuck Muriel?
I don't know. Yeah, I think I only ever watched like 5 episodes of that show. Like, how many is there?
Oh God, I don't remember.
I think the guy that like made that show, or at least one of like the directors, like died not long ago.
the the creator of that show is a crazy person.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he's
I feel
actually
like
an insane person.
I feel like you would have to be if you made that fucking show. Creator of
You're gonna
Courage.
like there is one image of him on the Great Wall. There's an image of him on the Great Wall of China in like a Donald Duck cart like costume.
Well, I did see this.
Yeah, that doesn't that look like the kind of guy that would make that show?
Yeah. Come on, give me the trainer. I can't find the photo you're after you're on about, but this is like,
Yeah, he's a goober.
yeah. John R. Dilworth. The fact that this is his image on Wikipedia is speaks volumes.
Yeah, he's a really weird dude.
He's 62. God, that's hilarious.
Yeah, but no, like, do you want to just for shits and giggles? Do you want to know how they actually like defeat the goose god that wants to like fuck Muriel?
How?
They convince the goose god that a truck is hotter, so then he takes a truck to heaven and fucks it. Not even no fucking hyperbole. That's the episode.
Wait, hold on a second. When this happens, does the guy like cry that his truck's gone?
Ah, my truck! You give me that back! And then he gets hit by lightning. Yeah, just
Yeah, yeah. I've seen this episode. Yeah, that's like one of the few episodes I saw because I very vaguely remember like a truck floating up into the sky, and he's just like, "Go back, truck." Oh yeah, look. Oh, speak to me, my queen.
Yeah, it's so weird. There's some weird fucking thing, like the fucking barber who's like, I'm naughty.
I'm probably gonna end up like binge watching these.
Not all of them are great. In fact, a lot of the stuff in the first season, like Courage talks a lot more in the first season.
Oh really?
Yeah. I don't want to go over there. Like he talks a lot more in the first season. Eventually, they realized that that neurotic that's way funnier.
Yeah.
And then he like turns into a car or something, and then like a ghost.
This guy is like really crackhead energy show.
Creepy stuff happens in nowhere. It's up to Courage to save his new home. Stupid dog! You made me look bad.
Look bad.
Ooga booga booga. The man in gauze, the man in gauze, King Ramses, Santa Claus, the man in gauze, the man in gauze. Return the slab.
Honey Bunny.
My curse.
I would be down for like an animation, and I'd probably try and help you on that. Honestly,
There's another episode that's really weird where there are two gay movie producers based off of like real people,
oh yeah,
and like they they have to do a blood ritual where they eat the human beings so that way they'll come back to life and not be zombies.
yeah.
Yeah,
Is this a kid show?
this is a kid's show.
God, I want to make a kid show now.
I mean, Ed and Eddie, the guy like Dan Antonucci he did a lot of really cringe, like violent cartoons, kind of like what we're doing right now. He did a whole bunch of that shit.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. No, sorry. But bear with me. The wind blew the door open.
That's okay.
Are you kicking the door open? Oh no, it's just the wind. Sorry. Oh fuck. Sorry about that. I thought someone was knocking on the door. Carry on. Sorry.
It's just gonna turn. No, it wasn't the wind. There's actually a Skyrim stealth archer in the corner of your room about to fucking dome you.
Yeah, like I just got like an arrow sticking in my eyebrow and I don't even realize it.
Brr, must have been the wind.
Mind. As you were saying, so and so created did cringe
Yeah,
cartoons.
yeah. Like Dan Antonucci made really violent, cringy cartoons for like MTV, and then one of his
Hmm.
buddies was like, "There, I bet you." It's like I think it was like I bet you $1,000 that you're never going to make a popular children's show. He made one of the most popular children's show of all time, and it's still talked about today in reverence.
I got a question for you because that is actually pretty. That's actually pretty funny. That was like a bet because I've been curious about something
Yeah.
because this has kind of happened with Samurai Jack. Has there ever been like a series where it started out as a kids thing and then as the series got on, like it slowly went up in like age rating, like went from teenager to adult?
Oh, fucking Harry Potter, dude.
Oh yeah, that's right. You get to the Deathly Hallows Part 2, it's just like Jesus Christ, this
Dude,
is
by
bleak.
the first movie is like, look at this whimsical adventure, and then it ends with like, it ends like a Lovecraftian story where it's like, yes, I have two heads and I will destroy you, and then he crumbles into dust, and you're like, yikes. That's movie number one, but it's still got that whimsical like, oh look at the chocolate, it's alive, it's a little frog. But then like
Mm,
by movie number four, you find out that like the magic Interium is like a fascist like Thatcherist empire, and
yeah.
like they're like really weird, and they get really violent with like their fucking shit, and you're like, whoa, this is starting to like guy dies, my boy,
My boy. Yeah, and then
that's my
oh,
son, that's
I
my
just
boy.
I just remembered that actually happened with the book because I remember watching an old interview with J.K. Rowling, and this is at the time when like the fourth book was new. She talked about how she actually got a message. She got a letter from like an angry mother in regards to Chamber of Secrets, I think it was, where it's like, this was an extremely dark ending, and I did not like it. I hope you will fix this in the future books. And she just messaged her back saying, don't read the rest.
Yes,
That's
Nigel
it.
Planter, stay away from the Chamber Pot of Secrets.
Mhm.
Lord Moldy Butt.
It's Voldemort. He's after the philosopher's legacy.
The philosopher's legacy.
You
I
can't have
am a
it.
Russian man.
You can't have it. It's stored in the vault safely. It's stored in the vault of blah blah blah, and then everyone in the room's like lit up, like, oh, that's where it is.
You can't
That's
have it.
it.
It's right here on this computer chip on my person right now.
That is really funny how like because Snake's mission wasn't to get that right.
No, it wasn't. And Colonel Volgin thought it was.
Yeah, and then he ends up like letting it slip where it is, and everyone else in the room wants it.
Yeah, and then they make a deep state like the Lalilulelo because there
Yeah.
were like the philosophers get like turned into the patriots.
Mm. I also learned recently that that weird PSP game, Portable Ops, might actually be somewhat canon because it actually touches upon Ocelot getting the other half of the Philosopher's Legacy. Oh, and by the way, he's voiced by Josh Keaton again. You know, the one that did the young Ocelot in 3.
Portable Ops is okay, and then there's also Peace Walker. I think Acid is not that great.
But that's just not even canon, so
Acid is a card game.
yeah. Where you play as a clone of Snake.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. It's a portable fucking Metal Gear game. That
Yeah,
was
I
the
heard
but it's just really weird that they made it like a fucking
turn-based game, you know.
turn-based TCG.
I mean, again, anything that's not made by Kojima is like really weirdly experimental at
It would have been
best.
really funny if it was made by Kojima, where he's like,
Yeah.
you know what would be really cool?
Well, to be fair, he is the type of guy that's like, I heard that this is a thing, so I want to do this thing. And then my staff are like, no, that's dumb and stupid.
That's dumb, stupid, and will take a whole bunch of time to actually program. And he's like, but I wanna. He's just like slapping his Legos together.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. By the way, that reminds me, you know when we was on his Twitter and well, no, it was Instagram, sorry, and we saw him having like Harry Potter Legos, and it's like the actor that played Dedrick, you know, my boy, you know that character.
Sedgwick Diggory.
Yeah, the actor who plays him, a lot of people are theorizing that he's going to be the main character in Kojima's new stealth game. So,
That's my boy.
hey, my boy.
That, I don't know why that guy's son dying and him being sad over his body is funny to me. I think I'm a horrible person. It's
I
just
mean,
the
to
way that he
me,
delivers it, though. He's just like, "That's my boy."
I think it's just because the accent to use really like it's a bit like how a lot of people will watch like Rambo First Blood, and he's just like, and then the kid walked over with the bomb, and nobody would help. It's just like you can't help but laugh at the
I
accent,
can't
even though
even
he's
get
sort
a
of
job.
accent.
Fucking
Fucking
cars.
cars! Yeah. It's like I know this is the saddest shit ever.
That movie is pretty not great. That movie actually kind of sucks.
Yeah, those films are.
I mean, actually, like Stallone said that movie really sucked. He said that like the only thing that really saved it was the fucking ending.
Well, yeah, that film had two endings, because they were going to follow the book in a sense of like him dying. And
Yeah,
then, which would have been really funny because that means we wouldn't have all these like misinterpreted like sequel films. So,
honest to God, I think the sequels are a lot more fun as movies. I get it. It's like an anti fucking like war and like you got to worry about the mental health of people, but like the acting is just bad.
yeah. To be fair,
I'm
though,
wondering who's hunting. I really wonder who's the hunter here. Him. He's hunting us, man. He's hunting us. It's like
to
it's
be,
bad though.
it's funny. Like, I know the first one's like anti-war, but then the second one they're just like, no, he's like a elite soldier. To
War.
be fair,
We love war.
to be fair though, there are people out there that exist that are like that, where they just cannot like function outside in the outside world. So like war is just. I mean, a good example, and I'm not even. This might sound like I'm joking. When we talked about the Rogue Warrior thing, like that psycho like Navy SEAL guy,
Yeah.
he fucking loved fighting people. Like if you like, there's a video I watched where it was a guy talking about that game as well as the actual man himself, and he did have like a wife and kids, and he just wasn't really around because he just could not function around them. It's just like I am so disconnected from these like my own family that I'm just gonna go back to like fighting.
And in
He was like,
typical rational person fashion, he fucking wrote his book while he was in jail.
yeah, yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I mean, he wrote loads of books where he's like a fucking
A
cool Shagging.
Superman.
Yeah,
Yeah. God, I
there's part of me
fucking
that kind of wants.
remember Soldier of Fortune magazine.
I'm kind of thinking about reading one of those books, but I don't really want to throw money towards it. So
Dude, Soldier of Fortune is really cringe. Have you ever seen that magazine before?
no, but I can only imagine what that
It
entails.
is a book where you can actually sign up to become a mercenary.
Hmm. Christ.
And it's really cringy. And it's like the dude, like, yeah, like all of the shit that like Andrew Tate gets shit for, like that's that book in a nutshell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
God, I can never being fucking those like dude bros. Hey, speaking of like really like cringy dude bro stuff, I saw a video not long ago called. The video was called "What Zero Chemistry Looks Like," and what it was.
Oh God, that's a great name. All right.
So what it was like a podcast that had Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul on at the same time, like talking to one another. And you can definitely tell these guys, like, even though they're on there pretending to be friends, that they generally fucking hate each other. Because like they're all just there like talking about shit, and then like, but they're also like throwing shit at each other. But
Yeah.
like they're just there to basically just like do like a business thing, being like, hey, just buy our products.
And
And
then
it's so like, oh,
and then
this is
Miss
awkward.
and then Mr. Beast lights one of them on fire for $500,000.
If only it was that simple.
I cannot fucking believe, dude. The guy we watched the clip. The guy's fucking shoe was on fire. Like what the
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah.
man? Like wow.
I have been told that a lot of his things are kind of fake in a sense of
Of
like
course
it's
they're
so
fake. The problem is that kids watch it and they think that shit's hype or whatever, and then they light themselves on fire.
yeah.
Like the stupid like they're gonna be like, oh, this is my burning house challenge, and then like because they did that shit. You know when people like lit themselves on fire with like lighter fluid in the fucking bathtub,
Oh, I can believe it. Yeah.
or the fucking oh god, what was it? The
Biggie Burger
Tide
Bar.
Pod challenge.
The fuck's the Tide Pod challenge?
You know when people fucking just ate Tide Pods.
That sounds familiar. Hold on a second. The Tide. How do you? Is it spelled like Ty?
Tide. It's a detergent for like dishes.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Isn't that just like bleach at that point?
Yes, it's bleach and other hazardous chemicals for your like body.
The Tide Pod shit. Oh no! Don't eat that.
Yes, it's poison. It's actually
Oh,
poison
why? It's fucking
because
like
it looks
bleach.
like candy. And then like I think that was like a fucking 4chan psyop to get people to fucking eat bleach.
It must have worked. I mean, the fact that like they could trick Justin Bieber fans into thinking he had cancer and they all like shave their heads. Like, yep, I can believe that.
That are people microwaving their phones because they said that this update will fucking
Oh no, you know you're probably thinking of. You're probably thinking of the one where it's like, hey, if you download this app, it makes your phone waterproof. So then people just like threw their phones into like the bathtub and it just broke it.
even if your phone was waterproof, right?
It's not designed to like be submerged per
Well,
se.
no. Let's say that your phone was actually waterproof. Why do you have to actually go out and test it in your tub?
You know what I think it is? I think it's like the wonders of technology where it's like, oh, I heard this thing, it's this thing, I'm gonna test it, and then it's like, oh, I broke it. It's like, well, yeah, fuckface. The idea is like if you accidentally dropped it, you have to quickly grab it. It's
Well,
not gonna be
no.
like
No, it was just for people to destroy their phones. It was a fucked up prank.
well, I mean, I know that, but like people are stupid enough where it's like anything that is waterproof, they'll just do that,
No,
and
it's
it's like,
because
no,
some people on the internet saw that whenever like they just got really tired about how obnoxious all of the phone stuff was. So they were like, I bet that these influencers that always have to make videos about their phones would be dumb enough to destroy their phone.
yeah,
So then they did that, and they were right because they also had the update where it's like, oh yeah, you know that like that cableless charging. It turns out that you can actually use a microwave in order to. It turns out you can use a microwave to charge up your phone.
Christ. You want to know like the absolute stupid thing that happened at work once, and this was during like last Christmas. Well,
I
actually,
gave
no, it
you
was
my
two
heart,
Christmases. No,
but the very
the
next day, no.
I remember seeing a sign next to the microwave in like the main canteen that says "Do not put your gloves in the microwave," and I was like, "Wait, why is this here? What happened?" It's like, "Oh yeah, some idiot thought that they could heat their gloves up by putting it in the microwave."
Little did he know that it has small pieces of metal in it, so it just exploded the microwave.
Fucking. Let me tell you, there are some fucking dumb dumbs
So
out there.
microwaves hit water particles and cause them to vibrate, and the friction makes it hot.
Yeah.
Wearing a glove, does it have
God.
water?
I mean, it's a fucking warehouse job. Like most of the people there have like fucking nothing in terms of education. So I work in like a higher kind of like. Well, I don't want to say make it sound like I'm in a higher position, but like I'm in like a different like team per se. So I'm like kind of up and above that now.
You know what blew my mind? The thing that made me feel really old is that whenever I say I'm going to use the microwave, I say I'm going to nuke it.
Yeah,
I'm going to nuke it, or like I'm going to nukerate it.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, I thought I said it to somebody, and they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm old.
I'm
Oh
gonna nuke.
no,
I'm gonna nuke the microwave.
I'm gonna nuke it. I'm gonna nuke it
There,
in. I am going to nuke it in the mic."
There are times when like you'll say a phrase and people don't get it. It's like when I told you in the last episode there was that kid at work who generally did not know what I was on about when I said gotta catch 'em all in regards to Pokemon. And I'm just like,
I
oh,
mean,
he was
through
18.
cultural osmosis, you should be able to like know what the fuck that is.
Well, the funny thing is, though, is when I said that he had that kind of like, I'm a teenager, I know everything attitude. It's like, I don't like Pokemon because I think it's just a means to make money. I'm just like, oh, he's one of those types of people I see.
Oh, like your job?
Yeah. I'm above this, therefore I'm smarter than this. So
No, don't get me wrong. There are some things where I'm like that, but like, I mean, it's fucking
Overwatch.
Pokemon. Oh,
Yeah.
Overwatch is like worse than Pokemon. Could you imagine Pokemon, but you actually had to physically pay for every Pokemon that you catch?
Oh, don't even give them ideas. They're gonna do that at some point.
Yeah, that or like,
Do you want to know? Hey, real talk. I recently updated my
Do you want Pikachu to have the little birthday cap from fucking Smash Brothers? It's gonna be $5.
Do you want it to be floating with balloons like in Pokemon Go? $10. Well, 15 because it's the season.
Sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
I was updating my Windows 10 laptop recently because it's going to be like retired soon, Windows 10, and I was going through the folders because this is a laptop I had like 10 years ago. There's a folder on there that's like for Overwatch 1, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I did try that piece of shit back then as well, huh?
I mean, they're just stopping. They're just stopping like security updates. So eventually, like if you surf the internet with it, it'll give you viruses or whatever. But if you go to safe sites and shit, it shouldn't be that problematic.
Oh, I think by and large, I also have like an antivirus as well, so it should be safe. So by and large, I'll be fine. But yeah, officially, they're going to stop updating the security stuff. But still, if I'm just going to browse the internet, then I should be okay. And even then, though, I don't really use that laptop to begin with. The only reason I updated it recently was because of that, and then my PC was like blue screen for some odd reason. Which, speaking of which, it hasn't done that for 2 days. Got touch wood that doesn't happen again, but we'll see. So
Touchwood?
yeah.
You mean knock on wood?
No, we say touch wood over here.
Sure.
Everyone says touch wood.
No, you don't. You're gaslighting me.
I'm serious.
Really?
Yeah, we say
No.
touch wood.
No.
I'm serious.
You need to touch wood.
You need to you need to fucking headbutt wood.
Anything remotely nothing can turn into an insult with that tone.
Yeah.
Your hair looks great.
Yeah. You look nice today.
Wow. Wow. Did you lose
Wow.
weight? There's something about the way you look. I definitely like it.
I enjoy being around you.
You're doing that thing where you like whisper again. Are you like, oh yeah, that's right. We're tired.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck, dude. People want to think I'm crazy. They can think I'm crazy. I'm making a fucking comic where fucking crazy rabbit girls like fucking drop kicking people like Chun Li style. So
Yeah, in half, no less.
yeah,
Just like
she's
Donald J. Trump. All right, guys, that's the episode. Bot.
a she saves the world.
Goodbye. The world is an
Right.
empire.